I had a dream, we were sipping whiskey neat, highest floor of the Bowery, and I was high enough. Somewhere along the line.
Good morning everyone, my name is Syifaa Azzahra. I am a student of English Education Department, class 4C, and now I'm doing an assignment for my reading task. So I have to retell a story from the novel that I have read. So the novel is entitled Spellcaster and it's written by Claudia. So the main character of the story is Nadia Kaldani. She is a born witch. And before I tell you the story, I actually have to tell you some facts about the story so you understand what the terms that I'm saying. So in this story there are only witches, no wizards. So there are only girl magicians, no male ones. And also there is a term steadfast. A steadfast is someone who can make the witch's power even bigger. And also there's Book of Shadows. It's it's a spell book for witches. So here's how the story begins. Nadia moved to a new place because she thought that her last place reminds her too much of her mother, because her mother left her family for no reason. And so she moved with her father and her little brother to a new place named called Captive Sound. And on her way there, she experienced a car crash. In the car crash, she was saved by Matthew Cabot, and so she was very glad of that, and she came to her new place safe and sound. A few days later, she came to her new school, and she became friends with Berlin. Berlin was an ordinary town girl, but she was very nice. That's why Nadia became friends with her. And in her chemistry class, she found out that Matthew, the person who saved her on the crash, was her school friend. And so on the other side, she was in one side she was happy, but on the other side she was sad because Matthew turned out to already have a girlfriend named Elizabeth. And also Nadia, because she was a witch, she sensed that the town had a magical power, a big magical power in the town, and so she wanted to know more about the town's magical power. And so one day when she was casting a spell in her chemistry class, she found out that Elizabeth was also a witch. And she was no ordinary witch. She was an evil, powerful witch that has lived for more than 400 years. And then a few days later, she told Berlin about her witch secrets, and then Nadia casted a spell in front of Berlin and Matthew, but it was actually an accident. But after that, Nadia realized that Matthew was her steadfast, so Matthew was the key to make Nadia's power stronger. And so she realized that she had to tell Matthew about Elizabeth's power because that could endanger him and the whole city. And so Nadia told Matthew about Elizabeth, and Matthew hated Nadia because he thought that he thought that witchcraft world has destroyed his life. But Nadia was actually only trying to save him. And so Matthew understood her and actually helped her to find about the town's magical power and also about Elizabeth. And so a few days later they went diving in the lake to take the Book of Shadows, who was owned by a witch who lived hundreds of years before. And in the book it told a lot of new spells that Nadia didn't know, and also about Elizabeth. And so it turned out that Matthew was cursed by Elizabeth. His whole entire line of family has been cursed to serve her because Elizabeth was serving the one beneath. So the one beneath is like a very evil creature that can help witches to gain more power in a bad way. And then together with Berlin and Matthew, Nadia found out about Elizabeth's master plan. And so the master plan was to destroy the whole city in order to gain her personal advantage and to gain more power from the one beneath. So the peak of the story was when Elizabeth pretended to be Nadia because he put a spell on Matthew. So when Matthew saw Elizabeth, he saw Nadia. And so Matthew did everything that Elizabeth told him to do, which led him to a house. The house was the place where Elizabeth casted a very powerful magic to bring the whole town down. But Nadia came just in time to save everything. And so the whole town was saved. But unfortunately, this book contains a continuation, so I don't know how the next book is going to sound like. But this book ends with the happy after of Nadia, Berlin, Matthew, and her family. They were all safe and sound, but however, Elizabeth, she came back with a stronger power and someone that the 1 minute has sent her with. And so that's the end of the story. I think this was a great book, especially for teenagers. Thank you for watching and see you.